joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with.
You saw with the steak face.
I healed
you
myself.
The box? Let's talk about it. That's crazy. Don't tell me it was a joy to heal him when you were sleeping with him. If you want to heal, take him to therapy.
It was a joy to heal him because it made me feel good.
Look, I promise you, that combination of sentences, you didn't make me feel good for a long time. Mm-hmm. It felt so good, and it was a joy to heal somebody. Look, I don't hit women. I firmly don't believe in it. Boy, it was taking everything in me to just put
Jada about to be wearing that red table.
Bro, I promise you, I would have flipped that. Ooh, I would have flipped that table so hard.
And look how just the first time she did. We how many minutes in? 6 minutes in. She didn't look away like that yet.
Mm-mm.
Look at that look on her face right now.
She ain't looked that man in his eyes for real for the whole 6-7 minutes.
No, she like.
She looking at him like. She making eye contact like my students. Like that don't count.
My codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. Mm-hmm. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a guy who says, I want to help heal you and your daddy issues. So you have daddy issues, so I want to, I like that. I want to heal you. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, like, as much as we clowning, like, I've read, like, and this is before this, like, because August Alsina around the Smiths, I actually was reading up on this, like, 3 or 4 years ago, because it's been happening for a while, like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was reading about it, like, at the time, because I'm a big Jada Smith fan, I'm a big Willow fan, like, I like a lot of their music, their art, stuff like that, and I was reading about August, like, this man had, like, severe mental health problems, he had drug addiction problems,
yeah.
Like, this ain't, like, I need to talk to a therapist because my mama didn't hug me enough, like, he had severe issues,
severe.
And you were healing him, don't tell me that, bro, like, this man had problems that he needs, like, a licensed psychologist helping him with, and instead of helping him, you was helping him. Don't do that. And you
that sounds a little bit like, I don't want to say rape because that's too strong, but when somebody is not in the right mind and they're in a really dark place, like as a therapist in training, if somebody comes into my office and they start telling me about like all the issues they have and I sleep with her, I lose my license.
Yeah.
Because it's unethical.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I take advantage of somebody who's in right. I took advantage of somebody who was mentally distressed. So that was unethical at minimum, what she did. And at maximum, I don't know. That's gotta be a crime somewhere.
I've called many a male celebrity a predator before. I'll call Jada one too. I ain't finished. It's equal opportunity over here. That's predatory behavior, point blank, period.
Now, I did see a lot of some celebrities said, hey, Jada, you can be in entanglement with me any day. So there's some people out here that don't mind being entrapped, okay? That don't mind any of that. But we're just saying, honestly, with what we're seeing, this is a little bit unethical, at least at the very minimum, right?
I do want to throw out there, though, Shelton, I like that you said trapped. Because her using the term entanglement, like, I know she meant it like we were just kind of tangled up together. But an entanglement is a trap. And you low-key trapped this young man who had issues and, like, thought you were helping him. Because he seemed like he worse off now. He been wilding on Twitter the last few weeks. Like, he been in interviews just saying, like, he don't seem like he got better since y'all split up or whatever. So I like that you said, like, trapped. Because that low-key is kind of what she did to him. Not whether on purpose or not. Like I said, intent don't matter. Impact matters.
Preach.
What you did to this man it counts. Like, look, he don't seem like he right.
So let's see what they saying now.
Versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole process with Og really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm the husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. You know, and as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
So I wanted to reconcile with my husband, and then he stopped talking to me. You know, that's what, you know.
Oh, you going back? You going back to him? We done. All right.
I'm done. So I have been following August Alsina for the last few years, like understand, like following kind of him, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff. I want to show you guys something that happened. This is a song that came out last year, March 2018, 2019, whatever, when his music video dropped, and it's a lyric video for August Alsina. So I want you guys to see this. Now, he's in this video, he's texting someone named Corin, right? Now, apparently people did their Googles, you know, last year, and they found out this was Jada's middle name.
That's crazy.
Now, this happened last year. Now, I've known about this for a long time.
Internet's different.
But I've always thought this was like he had a crush. I thought it was just like a crush he had on Jada. That's all, because I've been following for a few years. He did this like one time an Instagram post that said, "Jada, you're my everything, and you've been helping you're this person," like all this stuff to Jada. And I was like, you just got a crush. Like I know you've been hanging around. You just got a crush. I didn't know it was a relationship. So I've heard about this song already, but I want you guys to see this into what she just said about how he stopped communicating with her. Right. So knowing that what she just said, listen to this song. Now look, what this is? Og, right? Like we've been, anyways, yeah. Are you
compounding?
Why is you texting me, asking who next to me? Why you care about who having sex with me? Now you all on my line, why you pressing me? Cause I got her legs open like sesame. What I got cooking with her ain't your recipe. Oh, she on her knees when she blessing me. With you, girl, I give you the best of me. But you said to me you wasn't ready to be what I needed. So I give you time to make me a priority. But my feelings out there, you ignored it. Being real is what you can't afford. And I paid a lot for it. The time I invested, you can't give it back. You can't get mad at the way I react. You got me feeling like it wasn't nice. Just an actress putting on a show.
No, chill out. Yo, he's lucky no one cares about his music career because that should have been obvious. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, he's been telling us this for a long time.
Ben told us he was sleeping with Jada. That's great. He used her gift. That's crazy. No.
Cause you don't want the world to know.
You don't want the world to know.
You lost a man who loved you all alone. Maybe good that we just let this go. Let it go, let it go. And in your business.
Anyways, so even though we don't know, you know, his music like that, he been telling us. This is from last year.
Low key, that song kind of hard. I'm about to add it to a playlist. That song kind of straight. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it bad? I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, that song slaps.
Playlist, like,
I got an R&B playlist. I might put it on. I'm sorry.
You know what? No, because I was like, I know that beat, and I was like, where'd that song come from? Because it sounds too familiar. Kalani has a song called Nunya.
Oh,
and I think that's the same beat. Because I was like, am I tripping? But I just Googled it, and it said Kalani, like, August Alsina remix. Because I know that beat, because I was like, I'm used to a woman singing on this beat. I know this beat. That's a Kalani song called Nunya. that she dropped. She dropped a little EP last year. It's one of my favorite albums of 2019. Like it was, I forgot what it was called, but it was like a 2019 EP. And I remember I was like that. Why is this like hurting my feelings? Because it came out like right before me and my ex broke up. And then I played that song a lot because the basic song is like her version of None is like, it's none of your business who I'm messing with now because we broke up.
Yeah.
So that song when me and my ex had broken up, I was like, it's not my business. I was like, you're sad. That song had me down bad.
So now you know the context of that. He been telling us for a long time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because Kehlani is like on her album is her and Dom Kennedy. August Alsina's not on it. That's why I was like, I know this beat. So I don't know who had it first, but that's crazy that he was like, I'm making it about Jada.
And she admitted, she goes, he stopped talking to me. I tried, which is totally understandable. She doing all this stuff, but he been saying this is what happened. So anyways.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little.
Doesn't it seem like she's trying to convince Will? I haven't talked to him since. I promise.
Them hands up are damning. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, that's that universal sign for like I'm caught. You know what I'm saying?
That's some 1940s like cartoon, like the spotlight's on you. Don't do that.
I think she kind of future, bro. She is future at this point.
Look, if she future for the women might be winning.
They win. They up 40. I'm sorry,
bro. They getting buckets on us.
My girl Jada had a hot girl couple of years.
Future ain't getting none of his girls back. She got Will Smith back.
And she got, you right. He still miss Sierra. He still won't Sierra back.
Still, bro. The women killing us right now.
Weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
because for me this was years ago, right? So the fact that it's
no. Listen. This is the part I found this is disingenuous, right? She started a relationship with him 4.5 years ago, right? Now, even if you want to say that, let's say the relationship was only a year, right? I mean, you're still being disingenuous because it's like that still isn't that long ago. Like you're saying years ago. Like, no, it was at least 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, this wasn't like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, like that happened like it's 20 years ago.
This happened in the same presidential cycle. Like it ain't that long ago. My life ain't changed that much in the last 2-3 years. Like,
so like years ago, years. Come on, bro. It's not that long ago.
He trying to soften the blow, but we seeing through it. Will, we sorry. But.
Coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
it happened so long ago.
And our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing on my life and just what I had to confront and discover, about myself.
You about to cry right now.
And the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean? I don't know. This all seemed very strange, But I'm just.
I think she want to say he want to sell an album, so he wants to. I think that's what she want to say. But
honestly, I don't disagree with her. Honestly, like I think he hurt for real, but I do think because I didn't even know he dropped an album until he did that interview. So I don't disagree with her on that point. I still think she's in the wrong in terms of their relationship, but he definitely just now talking about it because he's trying to drop an album.
Yeah.
I still didn't listen to. So
wait, so before we started, like one thing I am a little foggy on is like what prompted him to say that.
Oh yeah, he was on the interview, and the interview person asked him that. So Angela Yee was interviewing him, and she asked him like, a lot of people have been wanting, basically like about. I don't even think she even said like his relationship with Jada, but I don't remember. But it was something that she prompted the question, and then he answered it. But a lot of people, I've listened to other people that said that they could tell that was a question that he was already prepared for. So they had already, like any kind of interview, you kind of go through with them with the list of questions you're going to ask them. So he already knew that. So he just And that's the thing is, apparently people said the interview itself was really good, but but no one cares about the other stuff. This was the juiciest part of the interview.
It's the internet. I watched the clip. I didn't watch the interview.
Yeah, exactly. The clip is what it is. He said that they transitioned from marriage to life partnership, which he said that they spoke on, and So to me, that means that we're gonna always stay married, but we can do what we want to do. That's how I interpreted it. But
because they got kids together, they raising a family together at that so it's like you want to stay like a unit, but that don't mean that like you're following the confines of marriage and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but it's Will and Jada who've been weird for 20 years. So
yeah.
I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together, because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods, and a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like...
And I wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers. And I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and I, we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
There's a real power in just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
until you go
through some stuff, I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
No,
Will was clowning. He meant it, though.
Petty.
He meant it.
No, this is the funny part, right? When I first heard this statement, I thought he was saying, I'm going to get you back, like I'm going to win over your heart, like that's the... But then people on Twitter was like saying, no, he was saying like, I'm going to get even. Like that's the part, like, I'm going to get you back. And so, I'm going to get you back. And this, now what she says after this is pretty funny.
You going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
So everyone was like, oh, we want to know. Like, we want to know who he was with. Because the thing is, here's the thing. I think that Will and Jada have both had their people that they were with. The only thing is that Will has made sure that it never became public.
Will kept it quiet.
Now, I think that what helps with that is I don't think Will's ever gotten someone that young. Because I think once you get people that are in the same circles as you, the same like actress and all this stuff circles as you are, they're not going to say nothing. You're not going to, like, you do your business and you go. But I think she got someone so young, and you know what I mean? So he like, I'm gonna get you back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my thing, I'm gonna get you back. And she like, you've gotten me back. We good there. You've gotten me a few different times.
Okay, that's probably true.
But and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty. That's what you want.
Petty.
But I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
Wait, time out. Did they say bad marriage for life?
Yes,
they sure did.
they really was trying to twist the whole Bad Boys for Life.
I know, but that was not good.
That was not good, bro.
Yeah, that like if Will didn't look sad for the last 10 minutes, it might have been funny. But this man looked like he was gonna die. Like he looked too sad for that to be funny. Don't say Bad Marriage for Life for this man for 10 minutes. Don't do that. That weak dap. This man's like, waste a lot of text mark on Roby. Like he.
See, I wasn't trying to say no names, and you over here.
Oh, my fault. Let me try.
I don't know if that's true, okay? But
look, the way he touched me in that interview is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I don't be grabbing knees of my friends. We seen The Office. We seen Toby and Pam.
They real close. They real close, you know. But you know, this is with Jada, you know, Jada and Will, Bad Marriage for Life. We don't subscribe to that, okay? Pastor Xavier, you don't subscribe to Bad Marriage for Life, right?
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, based on my dating history, I can't say I don't subscribe to that.
Stop. Come on.
Look, actually, you've been around. It ain't been great. It's been good. There's been some good highs. But the lows is low. Like I can't promise that
I don't need you making an August Alsina song, okay? Like I don't need none of your business.
If it's as fire as I don't need a beat, if I can get a beat that fire, like, hey, you gonna hear me crooning. I can't sing, but I'll croon. I'm crooning all day.
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
Hey, Shelton, I heard Taj do that laugh one time.
Hey, chill out.
Stop. Zero. We are not. Listen, stop.
I don't like that sound he made.
Hey, shout out to Taj with that laugh. I see somebody say something that Taj ain't like, and he laughed with it, but I could tell he really wasn't messing with it. That's exactly how. Hey, shout out to Taj Grant. Hey, but look at his face right now, y'all. He's not feeling it. Jada's throwing it back like, haha, right? So
that laugh he just did. That's the most hurt.
Now I'm gonna tell you.
I ever heard.
Exactly. But this, I'm gonna tell you right now, Taj gonna make that laugh when he see this video. He gonna look at you and laugh. Ha ha. Xavier.
I wasn't trying to roast.
I know.
He's look,
Taj, don't listen to him.
Before he hears the next 30 seconds, he's gonna text you.
Yeah.
He's gonna pause right there. Hey, what was that? Like, chill out.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. And we just
we spinning it.
We joking. We gonna spin it? Yeah. Let's do this.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married.
What'd you tell me?
That I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah. You thought I was that I didn't have the girth that it was gonna take.
Now listen, bro. Girth, like listen. Why did you have to use that word, bro?
He didn't have to, bro. He didn't have to.
You trying to say I didn't have the girth? I know you don't think I have the girth. Of course she didn't. That's why she went to August Alsina. You didn't have the girth. She wanted to feel good. She hadn't felt good in so long.
Hey, don't stop saying so after saying girth, bro. Chill out. That's too much. You doing a lot.
I ain't felt good in so long.
Hey, chill out, bro.
She relived it. She relived it in that moment, y'all. You know she did, right?
Bro.
The ride with you through.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would be willing.
You thought I was that I didn't have the girth that it was going to take to ride with you through.
Yeah, I
didn't have the girth to ride through you.
Stop, like, Will, stop reading the cue cards, bro. She set you up. That was a setup. August gotta put the cards down. Don't listen to August. Don't read August cards no more.
Like what? Girth? Like, okay.
Who would even say that in that context? Girth is a word that's not like dirty, but it's dirty enough now. We done turned it dirty. You can't say girth in regular conversation. Pick another word. Go on another
word.
Get a synonym, nigga. Like expand. You can't say girth.
Oh, if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. You're awesome.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Bro looked like he about to cry though. He looked like,
He finna cry in the car.
oh my soul.
He read from Friday. He gonna cry in the car.
Yo, I would love to be a fly on the wall after those cameras went off just now and just
Bro,
see
I
like
promise you.
what that was like. Cause that was not. Listen to me. I'm married, and I know what it's like. I know what it's like when y'all are out in company and your wife give you that look, and you know that as soon as you get in the car, it's on, bro. So many of those looks was exchanged. They fought afterwards. They had to.
Come on.
Like if they fight afterwards, they had fought before and the day before. Before they did this little red table talk, because it's her show. Like she can plan what she gonna do it. There was many fights and arguments on how they're gonna approach this.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I haven't been married, but I've been in some long-term relationships, and it's like I ain't trying to be like all hyper masculine, but one of the worst parts, like things I think of, like I ain't been like cheated on formally, but I've been broken up with for other dudes and stuff like that. Like I'm more embarrassed than I am hurt. Like don't have me out here looking stupid. That's the number one rule of all relationships. Don't have me out here looking stupid. That's more hurtful than what you actually did. Now I gotta explain to my friends what you did. I could have lied if you didn't have me out here looking stupid.
No, now here's what's funny is I wish I could show you the guys this, and then we'll be done here. But I wish I show you this. There's a Will Smith was on Angela Rye. I don't know if Angela Rye has a podcast or something she has on like one-on-one with Angela Rye, and Will Smith was on there. But this happened like during the same week with the August Alsina stuff, and this was right before it hit Red Table Talk. But literally, Will's eyes were like red, and people were just saying like, bro, he looked like he'd been crying all day in the house with this stuff. It just looked like he was just in tears. And I honestly feel like this might have, honestly, not no jokes aside, this really could have broken him, bro. Like this could have, and to be honest, it's one thing for this to be a reality of your marriage, but it's another thing for the entire world to know this. You know what I mean? Like I get embarrassed when like just my church family knows. But when the entire world knows, like, come on. That's crazy. But anyways, this is a reaction from the Weird Pastor's Kid podcast. We just had to do it. It was fun. It was awesome. Check us out though.
Sorry, Will.
All right, check us out. Sorry, Will.